Okay, Anthea, can you see my Jamboard?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Perfect. Okay, Anthea, I'll let you carry on and I'll keep on adding people.
Okay. So we have our Jamboard. We have the ideas. We have compiled everything that has been shared over the presentations. And we would like to invite the debaters to give us their opinions and which one, top 5, that should be part of the challenge. Yes, Anika?
I would like to address a question to all other groups. Can I ask it?
Yes, go ahead.
So, for example, racial inequality. I'm talking about gender inequality and economic inequality. How can addressing your type of inequality address all other types of inequalities? For example, if you address racial inequality, how are you going to address gender inequality, generational inequality, and economic inequality? If you just dedicate governments and stuff to addressing economic inequality, then how can you address racial inequality and gender inequality and generational inequality, of course?
Is there someone from the other teams that would like to answer, Anika? Nelson?
Teamwork.
Okay. Mumudi?
Sorry, miss, it was a mistake.
Okay. Joy?
We were discussing things that affect us.
Okay.
Perhaps looking at the Jamboard and sharing our ideas on here, we might be able to identify which points, Annika, will help to address inequality for the most groups and help to combat the climate crisis. That's everyone in now, Anthea, just so you know as well.
Okay. Thank you. Yes, Anika?
Yeah, but what I'd like to say is if you address generational inequality, then because each generation contains all the inequalities, gender, racial, and economic inequality. If you address generational inequality, you're indirectly addressing all types of inequalities because they're contained in each generation ahead.
Okay. Which idea on the board are you selecting that you think that will address the inequalities, Anita?
I'm not using a point on the screen. It's just directly going against like what some people said for the question that I asked.
Okay. Baron, what do you have to say?
Can I ask for Anika's question?
Okay, go ahead.
If you can get rid of the one inequality, it will be lead the way to stop all inequalities. For example, if we combat racial inequality, we will open people's minds to help get rid of all inequalities.
But the point is, if you just address one inequality, and by the time you're trying to address it, you're not like simultaneously addressing any other inequalities. There's no silver bullet to this kind of inequality thing. If you address generational inequality, you will automatically be addressing all other types.
Okay. Mumudi?
Younger I chose a note from the Jamboard, which is younger generations face the consequences of the actions of previous older generations. it's true because they eventually get worse with time.
Okay, thank you, Mumudi. Bhavana?
I believe equal education for all, then climate justice can be achieved because education is the passport for a better future. It will help women survive the impact of climate change better by changing jobs if required and finding solutions to local issues due to climate change.
Avandika? Thank you, Bhavana. Avandika, would you like to add something?
Yes. On women and girls have less access to education, healthcare, services. On education, can we also add access to equal jobs opportunities? Like they not access, but like they also don't have equal job opportunities.
So we already have those as two separate points. So which do you think is the most important, Avantika? Do the rest of the teams agree with you?
I think climate negatively impacts young people's health. Because health is more important, because without health you can't do, even though you get unequal jobs in the first place, you won't be able to do jobs or anything.
Okay. Thank you, Avantika. Nathan?
So about Annika's point about generational inequality, I kind of disagree. Although generational equality, it does hit, the almost all. It doesn't mean that it hits everyone at the same time. For for example, like today, we've been trying to get generational inequality, right? And we've been majorly successful. Younger people are starting to see, you're starting to, have actually have a point against older people who do not really know what climate change or most of the world problems is, and instead stick to conspiracies. However, there's still, even though there's generational inequality, that does not mean that there is still racial inequality and economic inequality. So just hitting generational won't do it. There's no single bullet that can fix all problems at once. Thank you.
Thank you, Nathan, for sharing that with us. Petra?
I think it's very important, the destruction of crops and food shortages. I think it's very important to have a lot of food at times, and poor people, it's very hard for them when floods happen, that like stretches of crops and food storages. So I think that's very important.
Okay. Thank you. Iberi? Iberi?
I think women and girls have less politic power and influence. It's important girls have more power and influence, because I'm a girl, and when I grow up, I want to have the same rights and the same power when I grow up, so then I can help stop climate change and make the world a better place.
Okay, thank you. Esther? Esther?
I choose green jobs will help build stronger economies to fight the climate crisis. For example, places like in northern Nigeria where the Lake Chad is, if we build green jobs here like afforestation, it will help by preventing the desert wind coming into the place and drying up the lake.
Okay. Thank you, Esther.
Nathan, what Nathan said a few seconds ago, can I go against it?
Okay, Annika.
Yeah, I just wanted to say that yes, there may not be a single bullet, but that's the point. People are not talking about generational inequality. 90% of the world didn't know it existed. And I'm pretty sure that some people in this debate right now didn't even know it existed till now. Now, so here's my point. We have to raise awareness about it, and we have to help people understand that it's existing, it's a thing. Some older generations think it's a way of life, which is not how our world is meant to look. It's meant to look like we're actually trying to help cure these inequalities in our world, not to accept them as a way of life, because they are not a way of life. They can be cured, they can be fixed. It's all about raising awareness and telling the world about this. Now, one of my solutions to the inequality, actually two that we discussed during our presentation, were actually cohesiveness and communication. There should be times when younger generations and older generations can communicate. Think of cohesive solutions which suit both. And
Okay, Annika. Thank you. Kaisen, would you like to choose one of the ideas on the board?
Yes, I would like to choose sharing knowledge with everyone will help them better coexist with the environment. I mean, I choose this because it's technically like an extension to access to equal education, technically.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, I also got one argument.
All right.
Against that. Okay, never mind.
Samiha?
Yes, I think green solutions need to be made cheaper is another one, because it's important to make it cheaper, because these days people always rely on like costs of things and all that.
Okay.
Okay, we only have a few minutes left before we have to finish the debates, guys. So we're going to take final points from those students that haven't spoken yet, but have already got their hands raised. So if you've already had an opportunity to speak, we're going to give the floor to somebody else for the final few points. Go ahead, Anthea.
Kiranga?
I think the most important out of these is indigenous people depend on the environment for food and shelter. Because indigenous people live with the environment, unlike us. So then it will affect them more than us.
Okay. Nathan?
Oh, I just want to argue with Annika's point only. So Annika's saying that many people don't actually know generational inequality. I would like to argue with that. As you know, there's an internet catchphrase called boomer, that those are old people that have no understanding of world events and stick with the conspiracies. So it's pretty well known about generational inequality in the internet. Most Redditors, Discord members, and etc. know about generational inequality. And the news also sheds a light to generational inequality. Well, some news, some news that shed a light onto generational inequality or news that actually have good sources, others that don't, and actually defend the conspiracies that older people are, saying is like companies like Fox News and etc. So so generational inequality is pretty well known right now.
Okay, I will now pass over to Kirsty to wrap up what we have gathered on the Jamboard.
Okay, thank you everyone for sharing your thoughts and ideas there. Unfortunately, we haven't got time to hear from all of you because you've all raised some amazing points in your presentations and so far, but you can see that we've managed to highlight more than 5 actually. We've got a few more on here that I've highlighted in orange for you that you feel you have identified as the key arguments that are going to help us to address both inequality and the climate crisis. So I'm going to finish off by saying well done for your amazing presentations today. I'm sure you would like to all give yourselves a big round of applause. We have to give the judges a little while to deliberate and make their decision. So the judges are going to be leaving in a few moments and joining a separate meeting that Carl is hosting for you to go and make the very, very, very difficult decisions that you have now got to make for our individual and our team awards. I'd like everyone to give themselves a big pat on the back. Thank you for bearing with us with the Zoom technicalities that we've had today. Apologies, we've done lots of practice sessions and the Zoom settings have all changed for this meeting, which is obviously the most important one, more so than the practices. But well done to our students for their amazing presentations and their debating ideas. Thank you for sharing those with us so well researched, clearly and concisely. I do not envy the judges this very difficult task. So I'd like to wrap up. Thank you very much to our judges for listening and to Anthea for moderating for us. And we invite you back in around about 30 minutes on the same webinar link, at which point our judges will return to announce the winners of our both individual and group awards for the debates, and we'll also be announcing our essay competition winners as well, because we haven't made those announcements yet. So come back in 30 minutes around about 1 UTC, and we will speak to you again with the judges to share the awards for the debates and the essay competition. Well done, everybody.
Well done, friends. Bye. See you in 30 minutes.
Thank you.
Bye. See you.
Bye.
See you later. And also, Kirsty, Eva.
You don't have to, friends. You don't have to leave. You can just stop.
More than 10% of global deaths, and by year 2100, 200 million lives are at risk to rising sea level. And what is the reason for all of these? Climate change. Indonesia, one of the world's largest greenhouse gas emitters, home to third worst air quality and fastest sinking city in the world. But remember that climate change also affects the entire world. Billion tons of ice melts each year, causing rising sea level, raising global temperature, increased wildfire causing habitat loss. Humans don't realize how our everyday action could affect the future of our world. And if we don't do anything now, the world will come to an end. We are calling you, yes you, our communities, our government, our world leader. Please make your stand now. Save our world.
Selamatkan bumi kita.
Susunod mo, iligtas ang ating mundo. Rettet unsere Erde. Spasiu mir.
The year 2021 is a call to action for climate change. We need a green revolution. Small island developing states like my home, the Bahamas, are continuously experiencing the negative effects of a global climate change. Our archipelago demands global accountability, global responsibility for a green revolution. We are prepared to be agents of change for a global green revolution.
Good day everyone. Today my colleagues and I will be informing you on climate change and some methods you may use to ameliorate its effects.
During power generations, such as the burning of fossil fuels and industrial processes, such as the production of steel, cement, etc., carbon dioxide, CO2, is produced, which is harmful to the environment. However, carbon capture technology can store this gas deep underground to prevent excessive amounts from being emitted into the atmosphere.
Carbon capture and storage, also known as CCS, is the process of capturing and storing carbon dioxide before it is released into the atmosphere. The technology can capture up to 90% of CO2 released by burning fossil fuels in electricity generation and industrial processes such as cement production. CO2 can be captured using different methods. The main ones are post-combustion and pre-combustion.
Thank you all for listening to our presentation on how we can mitigate the effects of climate change. I hope you are and will continue to be eco and environmentally friendly.
Wonderful. Thank you, Eva, for sharing those. So that was our 2021 Climate Justice Sustainability Challenge winners from each age category. So we had Bahar Müge Mutlu from Kadgas Bilim College in Turkey, who was our overall winner as voted by the audience for her amazing A Song for Climate Change. We also saw our secondary category winner, Misha Ayoki from ACS School Jakarta in Indonesia with her One Mission Save Our World video. Our teacher award was won by the Climate Action video by Jeffrey Colley Russell from the Bahamas. And finally, the last video you saw was ameliorating the effects of climate change through carbon capture by Queen's College students from Guyana. So just to give us a little bit of a flavour of the other ways we've explored climate justice this year. But it's time to return to the debates that we've just had. Judges have just had to make a very difficult decision. So I'm going to hand over to Carl and ask him if the judges are ready to share their thoughts on the debates and their results.
Thank you very much, Kirsty, and thank you so much to all of the amazing debaters. The quality of your presentations has truly been phenomenal. What we were saying was we thought that you were debating like people much older than you, sometimes not just at secondary school level, but even university level sometimes. So really, we were absolutely impressed by, by the work that you did, and you're all winners, absolutely all winners in our eyes. You also were the top 2 essay writers from your countries as well. So we know that the standard is very high, and you've really brought that today to us in the debates. So we have 3 judges, and they are going to make a few comments and also make some announcements about the different awards. So we're going to start with Barry Muir, chair of TSL, who is going to talk about the best overall group. And then we're going to move to Chrysanthi, who is going to talk about the judges' group commendations. And then we are going to go to Lena, who is going to announce the individual awards. So without further ado, over to Barry.
Thanks, Carl, and thank you all debaters for making our job so difficult today.
It really was an extraordinary set of debates. I think these are the best I've ever participated in, and the quality was fantastic. And there's very, very little to choose between you. You guys gave us a really hard job. We have come to a decision on the best group. And in fact, we couldn't quite come to a decision on the best group. We've come up with 2 best groups. So there are joint winners. And let me tell you that the 2 winners are Group 4 and Group 2. Now, Group 4, we really liked the teamwork there. They came across very strongly as a team. They proposed some solutions, which is always good to see. It's not just to be told about the problems, it's good to hear some solutions. And the presentation flowed along very nicely between the different team members. So well done, Group 4, joint winners. And Group 2, we liked very much their research. They had lots of facts and figures there. They'd obviously thought about the problem very well. Again, good team effort, and you tackled the questions, a bit difficult questions. You tackled the questions very well. So well done, guys. The other 2 groups were very, very close to these 2, I have to say. So I think Chrysanta is going to talk a bit about those.
Thank you, Barry. Yes, groups 1 and 3, they were really, really close. And as Barry said, we really enjoyed your presentations. I would go with Group 1, Nika, Alexandria, Neil, Kaiser and Lawrence, Shahnavi and Riel. I mean, you were really amazing. Well done for the coherence and complexity, your interaction in multiple ways. As for Group 3, I, Perry, Emma, Anjay, Hiranga, Joy, Nelson, Hanyung, well done for being specific and solutions oriented, because it was something that we really needed. Well done to those 2 groups. You made to 4 groups. You made our decision really, really, really difficult, but well done to everybody. Thank you.
Wonderful. And we're just sharing our primary 2 and primary 4 teams up on the screen with you now. Congratulations. That's the first time we've ever had joint winners. Congratulations.
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 Well done, everybody. Okay, so congratulations to Team Primary 2, who were looking at gender inequality, and Team Primary 4 that were looking at economic inequality. Both quite challenging forms of inequality to address. But yes, very well researched. Congratulations, everyone. Well done. Okay. And Leonard, does that mean you're making the individual announcements?
Yeah, that is
okay.
Even harder decision. And yeah, I would like to say that we could really see it was a group work, first of all. So as we said, everybody's a winner, you know, and it was very hard for us to make a decision. So yeah, I'm going to start with Group 1. Where Annika was really impressed us with her poem. That was really nice poem. I was wondering if we were going to be able to have the poem at some point, because it was, yeah, I really liked it. And we all did. And also we were impressed by your presentation skills. So well done with that. And
thank you.
Yeah, okay, so now for Group 2, Avantika, we were also very impressed with the content of your presentation, and it was very high quality. We really like that you got into the topic really fast, and you understood all of the problems behind it. So that was really nice, and also you had very good presentation skills, as we were saying, the really high level overall. So well done, congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah, and then Group 4, Petra. Yeah, we really appreciated the fact that you were super clear, and your argumentation was really straightforward. And sometimes in debate, you don't have the time, you have 15 seconds and you just have to make your point. So we really appreciated that. So well done for that. And now for the overall winners, also group leader, the overall winner, I would like to call Iperi. Yeah, we were amazed by the fact that you had great leadership skills. So we could see that, I mean, you were making a great introduction, introducing your group, but you were also leaving a lot of space for the other people in the group to express themselves and express their points. So these are the two really important qualities when being a leader and someone very inspirational. So yeah, congratulations to you.
Thank you. And I would like to thank like all the organizers to organize this competition, because like this competition would like help people, I mean children, the youth generation, to when they grow up to make the world a better place.
Yeah, we don't doubt that. We have faith in you. I'm really impressed by the work that you have been doing. So I cannot imagine what you will do in the future. Really, all of you. That's really inspiring and very motivating. Thank you.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, April. We didn't pay her to say that, but we're very grateful that you've enjoyed the opportunity to take part. It's been a challenging question this year for many of you, and we were all impressed by the quality of your essays, but also the quality of the debates that you have shared with us today. So thank you for participating, for taking part, for sharing those ideas so well. There's a lot of research, there's a lot of effort, there's a lot of preparation that goes into these debates. We've been working with these students for over a month now. They've had several hours spent with Evra and I trying to discuss their ideas, refine them, and try and put them into an 8-minute PowerPoint, which is always much more challenging than it sounds. But it's hard to cut them short when they've got so many amazing ideas. So huge congratulations to all of our teams today. Well done. Give yourselves a little round of applause, primary students, for our International Debates 2022. Well done. And it falls on me to announce the winners of the other competition that we had, that again seems many months ago. It's what started you all out on your road to the international debates, and this is the winners of our essay competition. So I'm going to announce these results in reverse order. These haven't been made public yet, not even the top 10 know which order they're going to be revealed in. So in 10th place this year was Aperi. Congratulations, Aperi, from Heartland International School, UAE. Well done.
Thank you.
Congratulations. The judges were very impressed by your essay. That was an excellent one. Thank you. And in 9th place from Bestep College in Turkey was Karim.
I didn't expect that.
Are you surprised?
Yeah, kinda.
Are you pleased?
Yeah.
Excellent. Well done, Karim. You did a fantastic job. Congratulations on your 9th place achievement. Thanks. Well done. Okay, in 8th place, I'm not sure if she was able to join us today, but was Amelia Kerwin, also from Heartland International School in UAE. I haven't seen her at the earlier debates, but congratulations to Amelia. If you're here, let us know and we can spotlight you as well. But well done to Amelia Kerwin from Heartland International School, UAE. In 7th place, he's definitely with us and is one of our former top 10 primary debaters and essay winners as well. From Malaysia is Kazan Tan. Number 7. From SJKC Chung Hua Wei Sin School. I'm sure I didn't say that right, but congratulations, Kazan. Well done.
Yeah, back up. Remember last time I was like 3rd or 4th or 2nd?
So still doing well. It's a big achievement to be in the top 10 position once, but you've done it for a 2nd year in a row. So congratulations, and fingers crossed, maybe next year will be your year for top prize. Well done, Kazan.
Oh, all right. Yeah, I'll try. Thanks, Steve. And everybody.
Keep up the good work, Kazan. Well done. In 6th place, again, I'm not sure they've been able to join us today, but from Smarty Hisham Middle School in Egypt is Mohammed Maher. So congratulations to Mohammed on his 6th place. In 5th place, again, definitely with us, one of our debaters is Hiranga Suriwa from Trinity College, Sri Lanka. That's an excellent winner's face, Hiranga. Are you pleased?
Yeah, I'm very pleased. I'm very pleased.
Top 5. Well done. You got recognised for excellent debating skills, and you've got 5th place in our essay competition as well. Congratulations to you, Hiranga. Well done.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Thank you for your efforts this week. Okay, and in 4th place from Sri Kuala Lumpur International School in Malaysia is Emma Euro Wong. Well done, Emma. Congratulations. I know it's getting very late in Malaysia and Sri Lanka, but well done. Congratulations. So, an excellent achievement to gain 4th place out of 246 students. So, big congratulations to you, Emma. Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And our top 3 places, we've got 3 students left on our list. Our 3rd place finalist was Anika Barbawal from Heartland International School, UAE, recognised as one of our individual commendations by the judges for today's debates as well. Congratulations, Anika.
Thank you.
How does it feel to be one of our top essay writers and one of our top debaters?
It feels really good to be able to do it for the first time I enter the competition, but I think I would give most of the credit to Miss Kirsty and Miss Eva. Because they helped me understand most of the concepts, and later also to be able to help me during the debate with pointers on the Jamboard and everything.
Well, we helped you a little bit with your debate, but the essay was absolutely all you, Anika. So well done for achieving 3rd place in the essay competition, and congratulations for your debates performance as well. And fingers crossed, we'll see you next year again as well. Well done, Anika.
Thank you.
Okay. And in 2nd place, we have got, again, another previous top 10 primary student from last year from Sunshine Maple Bear Elementary School in Vietnam, Tree. Congratulations, Tree.
Thank you.
2nd year in a row, you're in the top 10. How do you feel?
I don't know, I feel great.
You feel great, excellent. So again, well recognised in the debates, but fantastic to be 2nd place this year in our essay competition. Do you think you can make it to number 1 next year?
I don't know, maybe.
So it was a very closely fought top 10 this year. There weren't many points separating all of you, so you've all done very well. But congratulations to Tree for coming 2nd place in our international primary school essay competition, which only leaves me to reveal one final name, who is the top entry and number 1 in our primary category. And that was from Team Economic Inequality, Esther from Pearl Shore School in Nigeria.
Not us.
Esther, congratulations. You were number 1 primary student in our essay competition this year.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. The judges were very impressed by the very personal essay that you wrote, highlighting locally important climate and inequality issues to you in Nigeria. You highlighted water shortages, you spoke in the Lake Chad Basin, you spoke about desert encroachment and gender inequality. But not only did you highlight those issues and the impacts they were causing, the judges were also really impressed at the solutions that you recommended to try and solve those problems, like afforestation, educating girls, and providing better technology for water management and weather prediction. So a huge congratulations to Esther Odin Bayade from Pearl Shore Academy, Nigeria, who is our 1st place primary winner for the 2022 TSL essay competition. Congratulations, Esther. Can we have a big round of applause for Esther from everyone?
Thank you.
How does it feel, Esther? Are you pleased?
Very happy.
Very happy. That's good. And this is the first time that you've entered the competition, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. Will you enter again, do you think?
I don't know.
So I very much hope you do. I certainly enjoyed reading your essay, as did the other judges. It was highlighted by all of the judges as their top choice. So well done. Congratulations, Esther, who is our primary essay competition winner. You're very welcome. Huge congratulations to Esther. And I can hear, is that a proud parent or teacher in the background? You've got someone there supporting you. Congratulations to your teachers and your parents who've been helping you as well. Oh, there we go. I can see a teacher. Hello.
Hello.
Congratulations, Elizabeth. Well done.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thanks to TSL.
So this is Pearlshaw's first time entering the competition, isn't it, I believe?
Yeah, it is.
Wow, you've done very well. You can't get much better than first time entry and coming out as the #1 primary category, can you?
Thank you. I'm so glad.
You're welcome. We very much look forward to seeing and reading your entries next year, but huge congratulations to Esther and then her teacher, Elizabeth. Well done to both of you. Congratulations.
Thanks.
You're welcome. You're welcome. So that draws, I suppose, the TSL 2022 International Primary Debates and Essay Competition on Climate Justice to a close for this year. I'd like to say again a huge congratulations to all of our student participants. A massive thank you to all of the teachers who have supported them in joining the practice and preparation sessions, supported them on Slack to engage with the conversation and share their thoughts and ideas. Big thank you to the parents as well. I know many of you are on your school holidays or it's evening when you've been practicing, so your parents have been supporting you as well. Huge thank you to our judges for joining us, taking the time to share your thoughts not only on the essays but also on the amazing debates that we've seen today. Thank you to the team at TSL who've been supporting us, Anthea for her wonderful moderation and Natalie for her work behind the screen and behind the scenes on Zoom, answering your chat questions as well. And thank you to Carl for wrangling the judges and getting those decisions out of them. It's been a tough year to decide both our essay competition winners and the debate winners, but I'm delighted that we've managed to do it. So congratulations to all of you. I think you should all give yourselves a final round of applause as well. So before we go, I'd just like to remind you that although the primary debates have now finished and you can relax for a little while and breathe easily without any preparation sessions with Eva and I for a few weeks, I would like to remind you that there is still a climate summit going on for the rest of the week. So from Wednesday, we'll be having different workshops where you'll be able to further explore the topic of climate justice. So Lena, one of our wonderful judges today, will be speaking on Thursday about racial and Indigenous equality. We'll be exploring generational and educational equality on Wednesday. Friday, we'll be thinking about gender equality, and Saturday we're going to be looking at economic and social equality. So check the Slack groups to have a look at the latest timetable. Eva has shared all the links in there with you, but we welcome you to attend those interactive sessions and ask your questions to the experts that are going to be sharing with you their thoughts and ideas on how we can address inequality to combat the climate crisis. Thank you very much, everybody, for joining us. We will be sharing this recording onto Facebook, so if you want to view it again, it will also be available on the TSL community platform, which is available at tsl.earth and also on the TSL YouTube channel. Thank you, everyone, for joining us, and congratulations once again to all of our primary debaters.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
Are we going to know our PowerPoint presentations, like on how who's first, second, third, like you just did about PowerPoint?
So I'll see if the judges are able to share that information with us. I'm not sure how they've scored you, but we might be able to share that with you. One other thing I do need to mention, which I forgot, is that we will be emailing certificates to you for the debate results, and they will be sent to your teacher champions by the 22nd of July. So by the end of next week, you should receive the debates certificates as well. So keep an eye on your emails from those. Okay. Karim, have you got a question as well?
Do we have to join those sessions, or are they necessary?
No, they're totally optional, but we recommend that you would, if you're available, to help you further explore the topic of climate justice and see if you agree with the experts that are going to be sharing their thoughts with us as well. Wonderful.
Come and challenge me.
Yeah, it's your turn to judge Lena next time.
Exactly. To ask difficult question. I'm sure you can do that.
Barry will be joining us again as a moderator for one of our panel discussions, and of course, Eva, Anthea, Carl, Natalie, and I will be there as well. So thank you very much, everybody, for joining us. Enjoy the rest of your day, and we look forward to hopefully seeing you later in the week. Thank you, everyone. Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
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 Well done, everybody.
Bye. Friends.
Bye. Hope to see you guys
Bye.
next year again.
Well, please wait to hear about the snack party. We'll be informing you soon.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's an after party. It's called snack party. You will see what it is. We'll inform you.
Bye, everybody. Bye, Grace. Well done.
Thanks, Chrysanthemum.
Thank you.
Thanks, everybody.